Hey everybody, Graham here. Again, I am super sorry for not having posted anything recently. Uh, Things have just been nuts. Springtime is always kind of crazy. I mean, it's busy at work, and then, once the weather starts getting decent, everybody wants to do something, which, you know, imposes on all of their friends' times. Not that it's a bad thing, to want to have barbecues or whatever, but when everybody decides all at once that weekend X is theirs, and everybody's got to, weekends fill up fast is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, there have been two developments that have really captured my attention. The first being, the last time I posted, Ethan Ralph had gone to Portugal for some reason, presumably to, prove that he could go there and have a good trip. And boy, did that blow up in his face. A couple of A-logs from the UK took it upon themselves to go to Lisbon and track him down and beat his ass right in the street. And I don't know. It's just at this point, what do you do? I'm just kind of watching this stuff and not believing it. Every once in a while, I'll kind of tell the stories to my girlfriend, and she's like, "Why?" And I don't really have an answer. So anyway, there you go. Ralph got his ass kicked in Portugal again. I mean, the smart thing, obviously, would be not to go back to Portugal, but I foresee a third trip. I don't know. So the other thing that's going on is the Johnny and Amber trial. And closing arguments were last Friday, as were jury instructions and all that stuff. There was a short-lived speculation that the jury might be coming back with a verdict very quickly, but they didn't. The judge has made it clear that the jurors won't be getting served dinner. So they came back in and basically said, yeah, we're going home for the weekend. And they reconvened today, and we possibly could get a verdict today or not. We don't know. The law streams are keeping an eye on it, and I'm keeping an eye on the law streams. But prediction-wise, it's really hard to tell. I mean, the lawyers have their predictions because of various aspects of the law and how they think the attorneys in the case handled things. My sense of things from watching the trial and from watching the law streams is that there's a couple of easy ways that the jury could go. The very easiest thing for them to be would be to say that neither suit prevails, right? Johnny loses his suit, Amber loses her countersuit. Nobody gets anything, everybody's out a lot of money in legal fees, and Amber still gets to run around calling Johnny a wife beater. I don't see that happening because the damage to Johnny's career is tangible and quantifiable. So I think he's done a really good job showing damages. And I also think he's done a reasonably good job of showing her to be the abuser in the relationship. So I think Johnny is going to prevail on his suit. I don't think Amber is going to prevail on hers. So then the question becomes damages. So there's a couple of easy routes that the jury could go here. Number one, they could award nominal damages, which is usually $1. Basically saying, you win, but we're not giving you anything. And that would kind of be, Amber obviously does not have $50 million. He's not going to get much from her. So, they could award the $1. Another thing they could do would be award $7 million. $7 million was the amount of their divorce settlement and the amount that which she said she was donating to charity, which she didn't do. $7 million she could probably at least make a dent in, especially if she's got, Elon Musk throwing her a few bones every now and then. So I personally, I would like to see the $7 million judgment because number one, it's the amount of their divorce settlement. So she's been so horrible post their divorce that, he gets a refund, essentially. That'd be nice. I mean, and beyond that, it's a much more difficult question for them. I mean, they could just say, yeah, he wins, he gets the 50 million, but he's not going to get 50 million realistically. At 7 million, I don't think she'd be able to bankrupt out of that. Like, I think she could make payments on that, depending on how destroyed her career is after this. I mean, she's obviously not going to be getting too many, if any, major movie roles. So there's this, right? And then there's just the fact that she's got a reputation for being difficult to work with. So I don't see her being in a lot of, big budget studio things. So who knows what she'll end up doing? Maybe she'll do voiceover work. Maybe she'll do porn. Who knows? But I think at 7 million, they could work out a payment schedule that she could actually make the payments on. It would be painful for her, but she could probably do it. Anything above that is going to be, I mean, it's a judgment call for the jury, and it's a question on who knows whether or not Johnny will see any actual money from this. Now, if he does get the 7 million, I think it would be absolutely poetic if he fulfilled her donation pledges and split the 7 million between the ACLU and Children's Hospital. Much as I hate the ACLU, I do think it would be a pretty boss move by Johnny to fulfill the pledges that she made that she didn't fulfill. I think that'd be great. But I don't think her suit I think she's going to lose on her suit and not get anything. So the only question really is Johnny going to win and how much? And honestly, I don't think he cares if he gets anything or not. Sure, 50 million would be nice, but he knows that's not really going to happen. And so, I mean, I think he mainly just wants to work. Just get that career back and get into some decent movies. And after this, the first movie that he's going to be in is going to be huge. I certainly hope his agent is making a lot of calls behind the scenes here. Anyway, that's what's going on, and or at least that's what I've been paying attention to. So I'm gonna try to check in more frequently. Work is still pretty busy, but I'm gonna try to check in a little bit more frequently with y'all and see how things are going. But right now, this trial is got me captivated. It's going to be over. I mean, it essentially is over. I'll be watching the law streams for their jury watch probably today and tomorrow. If the jury doesn't come back tomorrow, then I'll probably just put it aside until they do. But if the jury comes back today, then I'll have to find something else to focus on after that. Kind of interested in digging into more of this Ralph Goes to Portugal thing. I have not had a ton of time to follow lolcow antics, so I got to get back into it. But anyway, there it is. I mainly just wanted to pop in and let y'all know that I'm still alive. Also just wanted to get something going here, and hopefully I can spend a little more time making videos now that things have eased off a bit. Anyway, I will talk to you later. Have a good one. Graham out. Bye.